The new Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket expansion is about to drop, and there's a lot you need to do to make sure you're making the most out of it. We'll talk all that and more in today's video.
I'm not certain, but it could be Mew. Mew? They say it lives in the depths of the jungle, but it's said to be able to vanish at will.
Hey guys, this is Justin. Hello and welcome to another video. And yes, we're hours away from the new Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket Mythical Island mini set. Actually, as of the time I'm recording this, we're 12 hours away. The set drops at 1 a.m. Eastern Time on December 17th. That is assuming things deploy smoothly. We haven't really seen a new pack drop for the game yet, so it's all up in the air. Alongside the set release, we've also learned that players will be receiving special holiday gifts. According to the Pokemon TCG Pocket official Twitter, you will get 12 free hourglasses daily between December 16th and the 18th. So essentially, that is 3 free pulls you can use, presumably on the new set, but also the old one if you want. As a side note, this is nice side confirmation that the hourglasses will carry over between different packs. I think anyone that doubted that was kind of misleading themselves. And really, that's the first thing I want to discuss in this video. Use your hourglasses intelligently. Not only do the hourglasses carry over between events, but surprisingly, and I say this having played other gacha games in the past, Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket is not going to be relying too heavily on FOMO, i.e., even with the release of the new packs, Genetic Apex will still be available to pull from. On the other hand, and you also really should know this, pack points are also tied to specific boosters, not necessarily the sub-pack within each booster, but what I mean is that the, say, 700 or 800 Genetic Apex points you've saved up to this point cannot be used for Mythical Island Pokemon. To me, it's honestly kind of freeing. I've got at least one copy of most of the Pokemon I want, but I've thought about purchasing a couple of the duplicates that I need for meta decks. For example, I've only got one Starmie. I can purchase that without worrying that I'm giving up the opportunity to get one of the new EX Pokemon, for example, really early with points. So don't waste the points if you have them. You can save up and get a higher rarity card if that matters to you. For me personally, it doesn't really. I personally have already spent about 150 points so far just buying individual cards I just haven't had luck with. I got a Charmeleon, for example, to finish out my Charizard deck. It is also worth noting it seems like they will be giving us some other bonus on Christmas Eve. Can't really speculate what that is. That was just based on the wording from the Japanese post. Anyway, on the topic of hourglasses, I think it's important not to blow them all at this one event. I mean, I'm making videos, so I probably will, but we've got a much bigger card drop coming January 30th, according to some of the data mining. Mythical Island is a mini set drop. It's labeled A1A, whereas Genetic Apex is A1. Well, the new expansion coming on January 30th is labeled A2. I'm guessing it'll be Johto Pokemon, or at least that they'll move away from Kanto. Either way, if you're feeling done on Genetic Apex, then you're going to have essentially a month and a half. That's upward of 90 pulls on Mythical Island without having to dig into your hourglass reserve. I'm not saying don't use any at all. Obviously you can. And there will also be new missions, solo missions to play against the new decks introduced in this pack. So we should get a bump in hourglass availability either way. So maybe don't run it straight to zero, because you could be at the end late or mid-January sort of with nothing you want to pull, but also 0 hourglasses. That being said, if you are really excited for the new pack, there is something you can do to get another pull pretty much right away, and it requires just a bit of patience. Hopefully you're seeing this video before launch date, but take a look at how you actually earn pulls in the game. There's a 12-hour timer, and at the end of it, you get a free pull. The thing is, you've got a buffer between that pull and your next pull where you can sort of keep one saved up, and as long as you use the pull before another 12-hour expires, you're not actually losing anything. Like, I know that my first pull is at 6 a.m. every morning, and my second pull is at 6 p.m. Usually I'll make my first pull at like 8 a.m. and I don't lose anything. It stays nicely scheduled. So this evening, what I'll do is I'll wait until the clock actually switches over, until the new pack drops, and I'll keep that one pull stockpiled. Then I'll do it before going to bed. Again, it's just one extra pack, but for people who are excited about the update, well, why not? Additionally, if you are a premium member, similar deal there, except instead of a 12-hour pick, you've got the 24-hour clock, so just make sure you're using that. On that note, I am really curious, how many hourglasses do you guys have saved up? For me personally, I am at, as of right now, 181. I'll probably pull a ton for the channel. I think tomorrow we may even do a 100 pack pull, so keep an eye for that. It is kind of unfortunate that when you buy Pokegold that it's used after the hourglasses. I get it because Pokegold has different utility and it's actually a better deal really for the purchaser for it to be that way. But I don't like to lose all of my hard work in saving up hourglasses like instantly. With that being said, usually I like to end these videos off with a pack opening. It's just a little bit fun, but because we are trying to save here, I'm going to do something different, and that's a deck review. So I'm going to go ahead and transition into that now. So for today's deck review, we're checking out a deck which you're probably not going to see ranked highly on the meta charts, but which I've had a ton of fun with, and I've seen a few other people discussing, and it's Primeape Machamp, and it's really built around this new Mankey we got out of the recent promo pack from the Venusaur event. For 1 damage, it has the move Reckless Charge, does 30 damage, and also damages itself. And I know what you're wondering, why is that good? There are plenty of Pokemon with 1 energy who can do 30 damage or more, like Farfetch'd. Well, check out Primeape, this version of Primeape specifically. For 2 energy, it has the move Fight Back, which does 40 base damage with an extra 60 if Primeape himself is injured. So, if you get 10 damage taken off from Reckless Charge, Fight Back does at least 100. I say at least because there are a lot of Pokemon who have fighting as their weakness. Electric has fighting as its weakness. Normal often has fighting as their weakness. It really is on a case-by-case basis. So often, if you are going second, Mankey is a good option. If you're going first, it gets more complicated because you can evolve to Primeape right away. You're not going to be doing damage, and in that case, the promo Mankey's not really doing anything. Often I find when playing this deck, however, I just find myself going through the Machop to Machamp evolutionary line because it works out really nicely. Machop has Knuckle Punch for 20 damage. You can evolve next turn to Machoke for Strength 50. That's 70 damage without wasted energy or wasted turns. Then Machamp EX Mega Punch, 120 damage. It's nice because it's not like Charizard where you've got Pokemon unable to attack or with extra energy or kind of a form that's not viable. Really, Machop is a fine basic Pokemon, Machoke is a good second evolutionary Pokemon, and Machamp is a really good Stage 2 Pokemon. With that being said, let's go ahead and just test it out in a couple of battles, and we'll see whether we get a chance to use Primeape as I'm imagining. Go ahead and go into random match, select our deck, and I've got a few here. This one is going to get a video at some point. But yeah, I really like adding this extra element to the videos we're putting out. I know me personally, when I watch YouTubers and they upload daily, I really like when they have, 10 to 20 minute videos just because it's something to watch. You get to know more about the personality. As someone who works with YouTube on in the background, I really enjoy that. So that's the kind of content I want to make for you guys. If you have feedback, though, please let me know. Okay, so we got the actually perfect setup here where we've got Primeape kind of ready. We've got Mankey first turn, and we're actually going second as well, which is really nice. The only problem with Mankey is at 50 HP, especially when you take away that 10, pretty fragile. There are some Pokemon who can take it out, especially with the Giovanni. So we'll have to be careful. And I gotta click start battle and stop yapping. So thankfully, Suffocating Gas is a dark move, so we should be fine. So he'll go, I'll go next, do Reckless Charge for 30. Suffocating Gas will do 20 against me plus the 10 I've done to myself, so I should be okay. And then next turn, Primeape will be up and ready to do 100 damage. Go ahead and use that. I will also Pokeball in, hopefully, a Machop. Yep, that's good. Because once Primeape is up and running, I can start evolving Machop. And we've got a type advantage. I didn't even notice. So yeah, physical actually is the weakness for a lot of Pokemon. So that's kind of another nice element to this deck, which sometimes I forget about. But yeah, doing 120 damage to Coughing kind of next turn is pretty nasty. I could even, if I get a Sabrina, I could even take out one of the other Pokemon that's got a bit more health, but I don't really need to get too cute about it either. So I don't really understand that. Like I thought he was moving the energy. Whatever. I guess he wants the Coughing to evolve, would be my guess. Go ahead and do that. We will use, I think he's got 90 health. Whatever. I really probably should have put Machop down, but it's fine. Okay, so far so good. And he's gonna have a tough time now because I've got an energy advantage and I'm outputting a ton of damage. So a Wheezing and a Poison could be good for him. But yeah, not a great situation for him right now. And the other good thing is I can get Chop out, and I can start putting energy on him just in case the worst happens. And keep in mind, Primeape is not EX. I will also bully one of his benched Pokemon. He's probably going to put Nidoran out there. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. It just makes things a bit messier, I guess. Let's go ahead, and I'm also going to Potion, because I'm pretty sure he's got 90. Yeah. Or maybe even 100. Because I took 30... Yeah, I took 30 damage, I think. Alright, so that's going well. And we should have this pretty solidly in the bag. I will say, I haven't encountered a ton of fighting Pokemon, but just the ability for both Primeape and the Machop line to do damage quickly is really nice. So I'm glad I healed there, because that would have killed me. He might... Okay. So he is going to kill my Machop. Not that it really matters. Well, he's going to kill it if he's got a Giovanni. No, okay. So I'm glad I put the energy on him, because now we can end it this turn. Oh, no, I forgot. He's got that effect, so I can't retreat. That's fine. There's a chance I could get a Sabrina here. I shouldn't have wasted that one I had, obviously. That's fine. I'm not even... I couldn't get a Sabrina because I was pulling from an Oak. That's gotta be like one mistake that every player at some point has made. Just pulling an Oak, getting a Sabrina, getting excited, then realizing you can't play 2 trainer cards in a row. But he's kind of just delaying the inevitable here. I don't really know what he's trying to do. Sorry, I do have my baby with me. If you've heard any moving around, I apologize for that. He's been pretty good, but... Go ahead and end this. And that's victory 1. We'll do one more battle, I think, because I don't want this video to be too long. But yeah, let me know, do you like when I attach these bits to the end of videos, or would you just rather that I keep the more, like for a shorter video like this, where it's not a deck review generally, would you like if I keep it at just a deck review, Or would you like that I go in and make this kind of extra content at the end? It really doesn't matter to me. I like making longer videos, and I like putting more stuff out there, and also having the formal kind of planned part at the beginning than the more almost free-form element towards the end. But yeah, that was a really good example of kind of how Mankey works. And we're going to get another one here too. So yeah, this deck, it really does suffer if it goes first. And we are also going to suffer because we are playing a Psychic deck. So not great. The good thing is Jinx, I'll be in Primeape form before Jinx is able to attack. So that's good. But we are going to have a bit of a struggle here. Yeah, because that Mewtwo is gonna do some damage. But the good thing is we will be able to wipe this Jinx, and the nice thing about this deck too, I think it's surprising. So my concern now is that they get an X speed. If they do get an X speed, they'll get me with Clefairy, and it'll be game over. But let's just get him a chop going. Yeah, I'm really concerned that's what's about to happen. But am I concerned enough not to attack? So my thought is, okay, so Clefairy's got Slap. Jinx is a 1 retreat cost. He's got half his deck drawn. He's got 3 cards. You know, we'll risk it. And this might be a short battle. Come on, big money, big money. Okay. Nothing yet. Okay. Not great. If he does have 2 X speeds, most likely has 1 in his hand. If. That's an if. Some people don't run 2. I don't know generally whether the Mewtwo deck does. I guess we're about to get a data point here. No? Okay, that's great. And what's more is he definitely did not expect me to have this Primeape, because I'm going to wipe this Jinx. What I'm wondering is... No, I'm not going to overthink this. Whenever you can get a... put the opponent at an energy deficit, I think it's nice to do so. So they're going to be down in energy and in a not great position here, because I can start empowering Machamp now. The only problem is that Mewtwo is really strong. So I'm a little concerned about that. But, I don't fully understand putting him out already. I'd probably keep him on the bench and try to get Side Drive fully pumped, but we'll see. Because that Side Drive, it will, if he's got a Giovanni, it will knock my Machamp out. Huh. Okay. I should have played the other Machop on the bench just for Sabrina protection. Because he is stuck up there now, unfortunately. And I also don't want to lose my... Yeah, that just stinks. That really does just stink. So, next move, he'll have Psychic Sphere. That can do at most 80. Do I want to switch? Does that make any sense? I don't think so. I don't think it makes any sense to switch. No. Just give him time to get Mewtwo pumped up. Yeah, I almost wish I hadn't evolved this Machoke just because I could have... It's fine. It depends how smart he is. Like, how... Did you read my Primeape card? Because I do get to do 30 damage next turn. Or sorry, 50 damage. That'll have him down to 100. And I don't know if he played his potion yet. I don't remember. I don't think he's played any potions yet. So let's go ahead and evolve. Yeah, that's the right move. And we'll potion as well. And turn. I think I'm overthinking this. Because yeah, he's gonna do, you know, oh, he's Sabrinaing me? Okay, that. The only thing that's going to be annoying is if he just leaves my Machop out here to sit. Which I think he might. No? Okay. So yeah, that does nothing. Because now I just have to play my Primeape first. If I would have played my Machamp first, that would have been a problem, but... I mean, he could have another Sabrina, I guess. In which case, yeah, that is game over for me. I'm trying to think if he's Sabrina'd anything else. Yeah, I really wish I would have saved mine. But... yeah, if he does have another Sabrina, then... oh, no, okay, he's used both. Forgot you can look at their discard pile. I don't know if you can do that in the actual trading card game or not. I assume. Everything. All right, so that's going to be another nice victory against a deck that, on paper, you know, we've got a type weakness to, and we managed to take care of it. So, let me know what you guys think of this deck. Let me know what you think of the video. Again, your feedback is always welcome. We're still new at the channel here, so I don't know why I'm attaching that extra energy. So yeah, all your thoughts are being read. Every single comment is being checked out. But that's all I've got. Until next time, see you guys later, and good luck with the draws.